Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. We're going to answer a really common question that we often get is, will this Arc'teryx jacket keep me warm? Customers come in, they're used to their old ski jacket and it's a heavier weight, it's got a lot of pockets and it's got a lot of fabric and a lot of stuffing and all that jazz that makes it feel like it's a big heavy jacket, and they often ask, will this Arc'teryx jacket keep me warm? So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what the differences are between a modern day shell that you would traditionally see that feels like a traditional ski jacket versus an Arc'teryx jacket. So first thing is that Arc'teryx, they eliminate a lot of frills from their jacket, and they do that so that it's the most user-friendly jacket as possible. A good comparison to this would be an iPhone. I mean, how crazy did everybody think when Apple came out with a phone that had no buttons on it, right? Kind of same thing with an Arc'teryx jacket. Super premium quality, designed with the user in mind to be functional and to be a premium product over the other stuff. Life is simpler, less is more, right? So with that approach, what they do is they take the fabric and they bond it. So therefore it feels a lot lighter and it eliminates a lot of stitching, a lot of pockets, and I'm going to get into that with you right now. You take this North Face jacket, for example. Great product, it's going to keep you warm, it's going to keep you dry, but it's definitely got a lot more going on. It's got more pockets, it's got more fabric, it's got all these zippers and these drawstrings and whatnot. When you look at it, it feels like a big, warm, heavy jacket, right? Well, what people don't really notice, a lot of these jackets have what's called a hung liner on the inside, and you can see the exterior fabric and the interior fabric. What that does is that allows the materials to it has a perception that it's got an insulating factor to it. When in reality, you put your hands together in there, there's really not anything more going on there than any other jacket available on the market. When it comes down to it, it's just another shell. But the difference is these two materials aren't bonded, so therefore it doesn't have that super compact, simple shell like an Arc'teryx does. When you look at an Arc'teryx, there's no hung liner, all the materials are bonded, and when you put it together, you feel like it's definitely more substantial than the product I just put my hand in, which has, I can almost feel the texture on my fingerprint through it on my two hands. But when you look at this jacket, it's very simple, it's very efficient. It doesn't have all the extra pockets, it doesn't have all the extra material. They eliminate all of that by using things like waterproof zippers, tiny taping in the stitching. There's no visible stitching on this jacket. Bonded technology where they take the 3 layers. Here's 3 layers on this jacket. You've got the outer layer, you've got the waterproof breathable membrane, and then you've got a nylon hung liner. Here they take all those layers and they bond it together into one single piece of fabric. And so therefore it doesn't have that heavy jacket feel. And then on top of that, the zippers and the snaps, and it doesn't have all this going on here with these extra zippers and all that stuff. So therefore this jacket's 1.8 ounces versus a jacket that I promise you is over 3 pounds right here. And that's what you're paying for when you get an Arc'teryx jacket. And the question is, will it keep you warm? Absolutely, it's going to keep you warm. And it's designed to keep you warm and to regulate your temperature in a lot more different climates, whether it's 55 degrees and snowing, or whether it's -10, you put on a down vest underneath it, it's going to keep you just as warm as something like a big heavy jacket that you're used to. So when you buy an Arc'teryx, that's what you're getting. It's going to keep you warm, it's going to keep you dry, it's going to take care of you better than any other product available out there on the market. So be sure to check one out today, try it, feel it, and don't be disappointed when you buy it. And don't forget, be sure to visit us online at www.backpackeroutdoors.com or in one of our stores in Baton Rouge and Lafayette.